So we have got our first actual objective player. I know we've got David Alaba as well, but that requires an SBC, so that's not an objective. We have got Robert Sanchez. He is the World Tour goalkeeper, which is going to allow us as well to do a bit of World Tour Spain, because you do require one World Tour. So technically, we now have everything you can get to be able to finish all of this in now, because this is one World Tour player that will get these two done. We do now have 3 squad foundation players if you do the objective with milestones, get the 2 there and do the SBC and then get Sanchez and we can do all of it. So to be able to do this, you've got to concede no more than 1 goal per match in 5 separate matches, squad battle, semi-pro minimum, or into rivals. You've then got to score 3 finesse goals on a semi-pro using a player from the Premier League, score at least 2 goals per match in 4 separate matches on semi-pro rivals, and win 7 matches with a minimum of 6 Spanish players in them. So if you want to kind of do this together with one of these, for instance, you've obviously got the 8 Spanish players here, you've got the 7 La Liga. If then you mixed it together with obviously utilizing the Premier League scorers, and then I think that's everything else of requirements, because you got 5 separate matches that just requires a team, then you've got the matches here which just requires a team as well. So you will be able to link quite a lot together, which is nice, and in general, it should be a relatively easy objective. You obviously want to try and do the finesses first because you can do it in 1 match, get the 3 goals, absolutely golden. You obviously then score at least 2 goals per match in 4 separate. As you're doing the 3 goals, you'll get that done in a game. That'll get you your first one. Just do that 3 more times. Whilst doing that, trying to keep a clean sheet. So then once you've done these 2, you'll have 1 match left here, and then finally having them Spanish players in already, meaning that in 5 matches, you should then only have 2 matches to go. Once you've done that, you've got yourself a Robert Sanchez. And in terms of the card itself, 83 rate keeper, pretty standard. He's, I don't know how tall. It doesn't say anymore. I swear it used to say, but he's got to be semi-tall at least, surely. But in terms of kind of what we've got stats-wise, pretty standard. The roles, we've got Sweeper Keeper Plus, so he does have that at the very minimum, which is quite nice. So if you are looking for roles in players, that's going to be a big one that you can utilize. No playstyle pluses for him, but he has got Far Throw, Footwork, Cross Claimer, 1v1 close down, far reach, and deflector. So very interesting nonetheless to see there. So very easy objective for you today. Let me know down below if you're going to complete him. I would try and get as many of these done as possible. You can then get into all of the World Tour Spain and get that out of the way pretty fast.